lesson shall be on operators. What exactly is an operator? So an operator is a symbol that denotes a certain action that you might perform. This might be mathematical, comparative, logical, and so on. For example, plus is a symbol that denotes addition, a star or a cross is a sign that denotes multiplication, and so on. There are two main kinds of operators that the IBPS shall ask you questions on. Operators are something that is both a maths and a reasoning question. It's a reasoning question that uses principles of maths. About 5 to 6 questions on operators are featured in every question paper. The structure of the question is such. There will be a statement followed by some conclusions. You have to tell which of these conclusions is valid given the statement. There will be multiple choices and you have to choose the correct answer. There are two main kinds of operators that the IBPS asks questions on. The first is an arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operators denote an arithmetic operation. The symbols shown here signify addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The second kind of operator is a relational operator. Now, the relational operator tells you the relation between two numbers or two objects. An equal to sign denotes that the two numbers on either side of the sign are equal. Similarly, the not equal to sign tells you that the two numbers are not equal. Then you have the greater than sign and the lesser than sign, which tell you which number is greater than the other or which number is lesser than the other. So this question will have a statement involving some of these operators, and you have to solve and say whether the conclusions are correct or not. This can be done in 3 easy steps. First, once you understood the statement, check to see if each conclusion can be inferred. Whatever conclusion cannot be inferred, eliminate them, label them as incorrect. Depending on which of the conclusions are correct or incorrect, choose the correct answer. We'll now look at some tips and shortcuts for solving these kinds of questions. First, remember that only the statements are true. You should be very clear about this fact and not use any of the conclusions in your analysis. For instance, suppose the statements are true and say conclusion 1 is true. If you need conclusion 1 to infer any other conclusion, it is wrong. You should not use one conclusion to infer another. When you are comparing or when you are evaluating the conclusions, do not look at the other conclusions at all. Look only at the statement. The second tip tells you just that. That is, the conclusions are independent and must not be used to infer one another.